Welcome back to another episode of the Canton Wizards franchise. Today we take on the 8-6 Chiefs. We're 12-2. Let's see. I'll see you guys at halftime for a halftime discussion.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Derrick Henry. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Wizards and the Chiefs, and it's all
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. I'm Brandon Gaudin. He's Charles Davis. Full disclosure, we both have mittens. We both have coats on up here in the booth. This one, it's going to be interesting.
I've got the long johns, the socks, the boots, you name it. You know me in cold weather, we don't get along all that well. But these games are always interesting because you never know how it's going to play out. One slip, someone's going for 80 yards, and you could lose the game.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback who played his college ball at Western Kentucky. He was a Hilltopper. It's Mike White.
The secret to his game and his success, incredible chemistry with each and every one of the guys who catches passes with him. And not only does he ask them to stay after practice or meet him before practice, he actually demands it because he knows if they have that kind of chemistry built up, they'll be hard to beat each and every ball game.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Here's 2nd and 7. Now White. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. They'll run. Here's the former Seminole. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. White. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's White. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game, but found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Henry up the middle. Oh, nice move. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hurts sets up to throw it. A short throw there to Strange. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. A 1st down carry for Henry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 21 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play, and I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams, because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Kyron Williams, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Wizards will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Here is 3rd and 5. In motion, the tight end. From the shotgun, here's White. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Taken in at the 22. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that last throw, not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run. 2nd down and 4. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Wizards go up by 2 touchdowns. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Play action. Here's White. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Green. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. The Wizards offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll run it again with Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 137 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Henry going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. 2nd and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Wizards have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something. And it's a fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To throw, White. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 3rd and 4. White looks to throw. He's going deep for Brown. This is intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Hurts. That's complete. It's Collins. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 29-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Got his man, Dell. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to our EA studios. All right, we'll bypass
up 24 to nothing at halftime. And the Wizards are dominating in every facet of the game today.
Welcome back. Halftime over.
They will get the football to start the second half. And let's take a look at some stats. Jalen Hurts, 9 of 12, 119. And Mike White, 6 of 8, 31 yards and a pick. Derrick Henry, 13 rushes, 141 yards and 2 touchdowns. While Kyron Williams has 3 rushes for 24 yards and 1 touchdown. Receiving wise, Tank Dell leads actually Nico Collins leads our team with 3 receptions for 64 yards. And then Derrick Henry, 2 receptions for 24. So it's time to rock and roll. I'll see you guys after the ball game.
Quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Got his man, it's Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And they can't bring him down. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 162 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down. They work now on 2nd and 9. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. And his kick is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now White. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Off play action, here's White. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Jervon Dexter able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for KC. And even 50 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. This will be caught once again by Brown. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now down to 20. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Here is Wk16 to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Again, it's Henry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
Oh, what a move.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
And that is incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
2nd down and a yard.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Boy, 194 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 145, tying him with Marcus Allen for 6th on the all-time list.
And the Wizards will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Aubrey now for the point after.
And that stretches the lead to 27. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25. Wide receiver A.J. Brown. You see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that, because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in the home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Canton, Ohio. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Here we go,
A play fake, now White. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
Now White. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's White. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's White. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
White. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They begin with Henry. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. Broken tackle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Second down and 6 now. Inside handoff, Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Throwing is Hurts. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Throw left side complete. That's Green. And he is going to lose yardage here. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, here's White. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
White looks to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
To throw, White.
He's got McBride here over the middle.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Again, it's Corum. Nifty move. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. Up the middle, it's Williams. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down. Up the middle, here's Corum. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had
That should be the final play of today's game. It will be Canton. Runs away with a victory, 34-7 at home against Kansas City. I will move the Wizards up to 13-2.
Almost want to do the defense
Chiefs down at 8-7. Mike White finishes the game 19 of 26, 210, a touchdown and a pick. Jalen Hurts 13-19, 191. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Derrick Henry 25 for 209 yards, 3 touchdowns. Kyron Williams went 5 for 36 and a touchdown, and Blake Corum 4 rushes in that last drive.
So for Canton, they continue
31
to
yards.
up the
A.J. Brown 6 for 117 and a score.
On the year.
Tank Dell 3 for 24. Nico Collins 3 for 64.
Meanwhile, for
Allen
Kansas
Brown 2
City,
for 32.
their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Alante Taylor got the only interception in the game today. Brandon Aubrey went 2 for 3 on field goals. They went 4 for 4 on extra points. And Mike Wisnowski, the only punter that did the football. 3 punts for 137 yards, net yards 121. Downed 1 inside the 20. Hunter Renfrow, 4 kick returns, 89 yards. Kyron Williams, 1 for 22, and Tank Dell, 1 for 19. And there's a look at your scoring summary. So, that does it for me. Thanks for watching. Again, Canton, 34, Kansas City, 7. Thanks for watching, everyone.